Ahoy! Justin from Selkirk Marine here. Today I got a 250 Sea Raider behind us, a phenomenal boat. We'll walk you guys around the outside of it right now while it's on the trailer, and then we'll take it down and put it in the water and kind of show you guys the inside of that. Paint color is, we got a white with a charcoal metallic lower stripe. We do have the black decals and blackout logo with the red R. Up here on the bow, we did mount a Garmin Kraken, and it is on our, we welded a bracket on there. It brings the motor down a little bit, keeps it out of your vision. On all of our boats, we do a full chine weld out, top and bottom, help with corrosion and all that. All of our rails are anodized. The front rails, back rails, any kind of rails you can kind of think of, they're all anodized. We do have 2 welded rub rails. These are just polished, and this extrusion is just polished as well. Full welded on that as well. Down the side of the boat, we do have our rod trees. Across the back, we do have a full radar or rocket launchers, radar arch. I'll show you that when we get up in the boat a little bit better. But just a stunning looking boat. The sides are 160 and the bottom is 1/4 inch, so it's super stout. The Sea Raider does come with 2 gas fills, and one's kind of like a vent. Yeah, that beeping you hear is our VHF radio going off right now. I'll get that cleared up before we jump in the boat. But around the back, this is where our manifold system is, so it's a welded through hole. That's where all your bilge pumps drain and all that. Back here, super unique, plug holders. Everybody's like, what are these for? What are you plugging? We're not plugging anything with them. It's just a simple, easy spot to store them. So you always have them. You never leave them in the wrong jacket, truck, this, that, and the other. They're always right here, and they go right in the back there. And you do need both because our offshore bracket is fully chambered and sealed from the rest of the boat. The bottom plate, though, does go from the very end all the way to the bow. So it's built onto the bottom plate, incorporated into the boat. So fully sealed, fully chambered, and that's why you need 2 plugs, one for the main hole and one for the offshore bracket. They are full width as well. So on this boat, we have trim tabs. Well, on all of our boats, we have trim tabs. Back here with the motors, we do have twin 175 Suzukis. And this boat is an absolute rocket ship with these motors on there. So we'll work around this side. All of our boats do come standard with the transom walk-through door. And there is a lip around and a gasket to kind of help seal that up. Another standard on all of our boats, pocketed swim ladder. Super easy to do, so if you want to, you can even use it to climb on the boat when you're on the trailer, and or if you want to let the kids go swimming, awesome way for them to get back in the boat. And super easy to do. You can almost do it one-handed. There you go. The Sea Raider is a self-bailing deck, and these are scuppers for that. Nice oversized scuppers, so most things will come through there and not get stuck. So yeah, so here's the Sea Raider. We'll go put it in the water, and then we'll jump inside, and I'll give you guys a full tour on the inside. So I'm just getting my buoys and my dock lines put on right now. Dock lines are on, back straps are off, plugs are in, motors are trimmed up, my wedges are taken out, buoys on, and let's go jump in the truck and back it down there. All right, so the back tires are just barely going in the water. And now we're gonna stop right here and get that front strap off. I don't like backing down with that front strap not on. So if you do have wind and you do have two docks, you always have two sides if they're all open. One thing I try and do is have the wind coming this way, so it's gonna force the boat into the dock, which makes it easier for me by myself, that I'm not trying to hold the boat off the dock. So. I'll usually walk her all the way to the end of the dock, just in case other people want to come down and use the ramp. I'm not blocking it for them. All right, now we're out here on the water, and I'll give you guys a full tour of the inside of the boat, but we're gonna start right up here on the front with this Kraken. So like I said, we made this welded bracket here. We've used some different products in the past, and you know, they just bring up the motor a little bit high into the sight. So this welded bracket is just super nice, clean. It's just a phenomenal way to mount these. So you can still access this if you did want to have your you know, a winch on there or something like that. The Kraken actually makes a quick change base. So you simply pull one pin out, take the whole motor off. So if you know you're gonna go and anchor up or something like that, you could still use a winch with this. And then simply put it back on when you wanna go out and use the Kraken. So other cool thing, you don't really need the anchor because we're actually on anchor mode right now. And this is a river and it's just keeping us right here. You'll see it spin around every once in a while, and that's just kind of adjusting where we're at. So, but up here on the bow of the Sea Raider, it is big enough. There's two of us up here right now that if you did want to sit here and fish off the bow, that'd be completely fine. So this is right here, our storage spot for all the batteries. We run Odyssey AGM batteries for the trolling motors. If you guys want to have us put in some lithium batteries, we can do that too. We've used the Dakota lithiums a couple times. So now we're up here, you can kind of see this boat has dual VHF antennas. I didn't put them up. We don't have anybody else to talk to today out here. We do have the Garmin radar up top. The radar arch, like I said, is all anodized. All these railings are anodized. So that shine's gonna stay for a really long time for you guys. So now we'll work our way down into the cabin. And I'm 6 foot tall, and I mean, you gotta duck your head a little bit, but having this big, robust door is super nice to be able to come in and out. And we have a little step box right here to step onto. So come on in here. So over on this side, these are our standard 40-inch bench seats. You can take these little plastic guys out right here, and we supply you guys with 2 aluminum rods and a 3rd cushion, and you can make this into a full bed. So if you guys do want to or stay the night on the boat, you can do that even in the Sea Raiders. And there's plenty of storage under both sides. Under here, there's storage for maybe downrigger balls or something like that. Over here to the passenger side, we do have these ones mounted on our Shockwave bases. They are super comfortable. They're adjustable. Basically has a little air shock in there that you can pump up or down. And then up here on the port side here, we do have a fuel gauge right here for our diesel heater. This is the thermostat, glove box. We do have dual windshield wipers on all of our boats. And then over here at the helm, super nice armrest for both sides. It's just convenient, right? You're not up here with the throttle. It's just right here. So when you're out for those long runs, it's nice to just be comfortable. So we do have the digital throttles on this for the twins, and there is a selector button right here, so you can select one lever. So I can use one lever for both motors. We do have the GHC50, that is for the autopilot. You can also run the autopilot off this screen and the rear screen. Then you got your Suzuki gauges, trim tabs, all of your switches. We do have a 12-volt plug-in right there, USB, and a little Type-C charging port right there for your cell phones and stuff like that. And then all kinds of accessories from bait tanks, fish box, wash down. I'm pretty sure some of these go for the aft deck lights and the under gunnel lights, cabin lights. So most of them are labeled for you guys. In this one, we do have the Garmin 1243. We have this one here and at the back helm. Right now, I just have it on the engine gauges, and I mean, these things are so easy to use that, oh, we want to go to charts. You know, now you got your charts and all that. So sonar, radar, overlay radar. These Garmins are phenomenal. So, and then we also have a Garmin 215 in this thing, VHF. We also have one in the back, so we do have redundancy, or if you don't want to come, you know, up forward to talk on the helm. So they do come with the troll mode on the digital engines, and so yeah, that's kind of the gist of the main helm right here. We'll head to the back deck. Oh, real quick, let me show you our in-floor storage. Big in-floor storage. And I mean, you could put a small child in there if you need to. So there's this step box for more storage there. So plenty of storage underneath the helm here as well. So then on to the back deck where all the fun times in the business happens. This Sea Raider, I'm 6 foot tall. It's huge. It's super wide. You're talking about like a 9-foot beam on this guy. I mean, it's pretty square. So like 9 by 10 almost. Huge dance floor. This boat does have a fully welded down embossed diamond plate deck. It is self-bailing. Actually, the interior, oh no, the interiors are standard interior. That's the kind of vinyl we put on the floor. We can weld down the entire floor and all your seat boxes in there as well, if you guys would like that. Back here, we do have our bait tank. And the bait tank does have rounded corners, a big standpipe to keep those fish kind of circling. And everybody's worried about this hole not being big enough. We have customers over in Lake Pend Oreille that go catch those massive trout. Well, they have to bring those trout back and you know, weigh them live. And I have some pictures from one of my customers that he stuck those giant trout down in here. He drains it a little bit, and that's how he was able to retrieve his fish, but not that big of a deal, the size opening. So they do come with a couple little drawers for some tackle. So you can kind of, you know, put different gear in here and use them for scents, this, that, and the other, knives, whatever you want. So a couple pliers. So big in-floor fish box right here. And it goes up to about right here. So if you want to take this boat out tuna fishing and really pack the boat, there's plenty of room for that. So all of our boats do come standard with the washdown hose. The stern reels are a standard with 2 places, one on either side for the downriggers. Most of our boats we send out with an electronic package, and the electronic package includes these 1106s. So if that's something you want, that's no problem. They're also in these super slick bases. These are the burn winds. We love them. So now you're going to go halibut fishing and don't need your downriggers, take them out, go store them in the cabin. So, and then you can put different rod holders, knife holders, cutting boards, you name it. Burn wind, they do a really good job. So, but they're super quick, convenient. Let's go up here now. They're adjustable. You can spin them around. So yeah, that's pretty slick. We do have the diamond plate step up here. So if you are going to be doing some crabbing and want to set your crab pots up here, you're not going to be dinging up your paint. We do have 2 Scotty plugs right here. So the downriggers can plug in there, or if you want to plug in your your power reels, you can do that as well. So over here at the second steering station, same controls. The main thing is you need to be in neutral and you hit select. And now these controls back here, and we'll do one lever. And now you have full power back here and can drive the boat from back here. So second steering station, super nice. Like I said, we do have the VHF right here, the Garmin 1243 up here. You have start and stop back here as well, so you can turn the motor on and off, and then 2 more Suzuki gauges. We have 2 switches back here. That's going to be for these guys and the under gunnel lights. As you can see, they're the same kind of lights that we use in the interior. They're Lumitech waterproof, dustproof lights. They're dimmable. If you turn them off and turn them back on, they'll change colors from blue to red. Kind of hard to see out here right now. And they are dimmable. Oh, there's the red, there's the blue, and then here's the white. If you rock the switch, and you can kind of keep that low intensity light, so you don't have to have it blinding you guys at the early mornings. So on the Series, we do offer the sliding back door. Really like that. Awesome spot to put a cooler right there and have some seating, and still be able to access the interior of the cabin with no door in your way. So here's our full radar arch. They are swedged, and there is a little piece down here at the bottom, so your rods can't bury all the way down and beat up your reels. So yeah, I think that should kind of run you guys through most of this boat. If you want to know more, just drop us a comment in the bottom and hit that like button, and please subscribe. It definitely helps us out. So until next time, guys, over and out.